Hi, good morning. Welcome to Simply Country Cuisine and Happy New Year. Happy 2022. So today we're going to create a supper and we're going to I saved some of the leftover ham from our Christmas ham and we're going to have an au gratin potatoes with ham. Simple, one casserole dish, but I'm also going to serve it with some green beans, which I'm going to put on now. So I'm going to put these on and let these cook. I like the water to cook out of my green beans, so I'm going to cook them, I say hard. High temperature till the water cooks out. And they have and I'm going to add some of the ham to that. Now the ham that I'm going to add to the green beans was more of the rind of the ham and a little bit more of the fatty part. The ham that I'm adding to the casserole, I used more of the leaner pieces. Okay, now I'm going to put the green beans in the little enamelware pot, and I've left the juice in there. I want the water in it because if normally I'll dump out, if I cook 2 cans of green beans, I'll dump the water out of one so it'll cook a little bit faster. But because the au gratin ham casserole takes about 45 minutes, I thought this would be go ahead and add the 2 cans. Now I've added 2 cans of green beans. This will be enough to feed a family of 4 or 5. And as you can see, I've used the rind of the ham and a little bit more of the fatty pieces. And again, normally I would have probably added bacon fat to this, but it's pork. We'll do the same thing. I'm going to turn my eye on to high, leave it uncovered, and let it cook hard. Now watch it. Once the water starts cooking out, it will burn. Now, while our green beans are cooking, we're going to build our au gratin ham casserole. And we have take about 2 tablespoons, and thank you, Jaden, for my wintertime Mickey Mouse spatula. I love it. We're going to take about 2 tablespoons of softened butter and butter the inside of our casserole dish. That's about 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to use the spatula and smear it around. Now I'll get another tablespoon. You might think this is a lot of butter, but this is also going to incorporate inside the cooking of the casserole. Okay, now I have washed, and I would say these are about a size, maybe about 1 inch size dice. And I've tried to keep them about the same size as the ham so they'll cook evenly. But I washed them real good. I used a potato brush on them and I scrubbed them because I wanted to leave the peel on it. That's where our vitamins and nutritional value is in the white russet potato. Now I've used 5 white russet potatoes. I scrubbed them clean and diced them up. And now in this bowl, I'm going to combine a 1/2 cup of whole milk. Normally I would tell you to use I guess that's any percentage on the milk, but on something like this and like what we've made over Christmas, the whole milk has more fat in it, and I think it's going to make it richer. So a 1/2 cup of whole milk, 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Make sure it's not half and half. Make sure it's the heavy whipping cream. And you'll be able to tell. See how it leaves, it clings to the jar. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, about a teaspoon of kosher salt, about a 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and I have 2 cloves of garlic here. Now I purposely did not do this garlic. I wanted to do it on camera today. I like to, if it says it's for finely minced garlic, I actually like to use my my microplaner. When you're eating your meal, you're not getting any little bites of garlic in it that way. Now I said about 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to that was a pretty big clove. I'm going to put maybe 1.5 cloves in there. I think it might be just a little bit too pungent. use your judgment on that. All right, now I'm going to whisk these ingredients together and really incorporate the flour into the milk and the heavy cream. Now, I've drained the potatoes off so they'll dry out a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle them into this baking dish. And now I'm going to put the ham in there. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Now, as you can see, this would actually be a full main course meal. And now we're going to, I did not dice these onions because I know that I have family members that aren't real fond of onions. So I've just sliced them, I sliced about a half an onion. So if I have some good friends, he doesn't like the taste of onion, and this way he could actually pull the onion out if he didn't want to eat it. And then we're going to pour our liquid mixed ingredients over top. Now we've put our onion slices, our potatoes, and our ham in the casserole dish. Pour our mixture over top. Now for 30 minutes, we're going to cook it with a foil top on it, sealing it well. After 30 minutes, we're going to take the foil off, cook it 20 more minutes, uncovered, and at the last 5 minutes, we will add about 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's a 400-degree preheated oven. Okay, now we've put our casserole in. Come back in 30 minutes and we'll take the foil off and check it and cook it another 20. See you in a bit. Okay, well the timer just went off, 30-minute timer. And we're gonna check our potatoes and ham with my new oven mitt that went with my spoon, Jaden. I think I might need another one because it's going to be kind of hot to put up. Oh, yummy, yes. You can see it's cooking in there real nice. It's thickening up. All that butter flavor, the ham, the potatoes, the onions. Okay, now we're going to leave it in the oven, the 400-degree oven, for another 20 minutes uncovered. Now, come back in 20 minutes and we'll pull it out, put the cheese on it, melt the cheese on it, and it'll be ready. And while that's finishing, I just turned the green beans off. The water has cooked out. They're flavored with the ham and nice and tender. And I'm just keeping them covered to keep them warm until the casserole's done. So I'll see you back here in about 20 minutes. Welcome back. Now it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to turn the timer off, open the oven, bring it out. And I am going to put on, I've got about maybe 2 cups of shredded cheddar. I'm sure you could put on as much as you like. Get all that goodness out of that bowl. Now we're just going to put it back in the oven for about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes so the cheese gets a little bubbly, and then it'll be done. Okay, welcome back. Our 2 minutes is up and it is bubbly. And here we have all gratin potatoes with ham and our green beans, and we're going to plate it up here in a second and give it a try. It says to serve hot, but if I ate this now, it would be eating hot lava. So I'm gonna let it cool for just a second. Hi, welcome back. Now we've plated our gratin with ham, green beans, and I added a little bit of cranberry sauce. So I thought it made the plate look a little bit complete. It had a little light fruit to it. So we're gonna give it a try. So here's our all gratin potatoes with ham. Hot. It's really good. The flour isn't overpowering in it, and the cream is the cream mixture made it really, really creamy. And of course, our green beans, I know what they taste like. I cook them all the time. And a little bit of cranberry sauce. Yeah, add the cranberry sauce, or maybe applesauce even would go with this. But anyway, that's our all gratin potatoes with ham. Use that leftover Christmas ham. And if you did it, if you just wanted scallop potatoes with this, just leave the ham out and maybe slice your potatoes. Same recipe, same ingredients, and it would just be a side dish then. So I'm going to move this aside. And I want to share my devotion with you. All right, this this morning's devotion was really kind of meant for me, I'm sure, because I have a tendency to allow fear to envelop and take over my faith. So I was reading my devotion, and in this book that I've been reading, it's almost through, this is called Jesus is Calling, and I wanted to pull the date up. It was actually written in 1798. I want you to see how much it is for today. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, you don't need to be afraid of anything, not even cataclysmic circumstances. The media are increasingly devoted to fear-inducing subject matter such as terrorism, serial killers, and environmental catastrophes. If you focus on such dangers and forget that I am your refuge in all circumstances, you will become increasingly fearful. Every day I manifest myself in grace. Every day I manifest my grace in countless places and situations, but the media takes no notice. I shower not only blessings, but also outright miracles on this planet. As you grow closer to me, I open your eyes to see more and more of my presence around you. Things that most people hardly notice, like shifting shades of sunlight, fill you with heart-bursting joy. You have eyes that see, ears that hear, so proclaim my abiding presence in this world. Psalms 89:15. Blessed are those who learn to acclaim you, who walk in the light of your presence, O Lord. So if we look to him and not the media or our neighbor or Facebook or Instagram or all these other social medias for our news, look to the word, he's going to give us the strength and the faith to get through. And remember, if you don't have a place to worship, please join us at Glad Tidings Assemblies in Leander, the church on the hill across from the post office. And remember to subscribe, like, and share these videos to be alerted for our next video. Now we've made it to what we promised, the January contest. We're going to run one contest a month. And so when you have your answer to the question, if you comment your answer below, on the next video, the answer will be revealed and we will reveal the winner. So this month, you can win a Simply Country Cuisine coffee mug, hot cocoa mug, hot tea mug, whatever you want to put in the mug. Here's the trivia question. What are the flavors of the different color Fruit Loops? Now remember, comment below and we will reveal the winner on the next video. Bye, and thank you so much for joining us on Simply Country Cuisine.